Daniela. Now I know the board is active. Judith. Laverne. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, everyone. Okay, volume is on point. And here we go. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome to Free Your Mind. We're here to help someone to get things off their chest. We're here to help someone to free their mind. So without further ado, I'm going to give some shout out and then we're going to jump right into today's letter. So Alisa Jones, Leah, Cookie, Kelly, Nosabo, Dorothy, Libra, Afifa, and another Dorothy, that's Dorothy Falan, T, and Yvonne. So hi everyone. So I am so honored that you could join. I think I'm hearing an echo, so I need to fix that. I'm so happy that you all can join into this evening episode of Free Your Mind. It's extremely interesting. Today we have a very sensitive topic and I'm going to read the letter and I do need help with this topic today. All right? Now, when it comes on to someone marriage, I consider it to be a very special and a very private, thing. So this letter is all about marriage and we're going to be extra careful and the things that we say. However, this person need to get this off their chest. So I'm going to read the letter and I'm going to basically say what I have to say about the letter, and I'm also gonna ask everyone to just give me an input on what they think about the letter. All right, so let me know guys if you're hearing an echo, because I think I'm hearing an echo coming from my end here. So can anyone hear anything? Hi Tracy, I just started watching this week. Love your channel. Thank you so much. Hi guys, let me hear on the board. Is everybody hearing clearly? I am getting an echo on my end. Are you guys hearing me? Somebody, anybody, just let me know if you got, if this sound is coming across. Okay. Anybody, is everybody hearing? No echo here? Okay, great. All right. All right, so first I'm going to read our letter today, and I want you guys to listen carefully because for me it's a very sensitive topic. So the topic is, and actually I gave it the name, I am cheating on my husband just under a year into the marriage. So here's the letter. It's actually a very long letter and I actually summarized the letter. So this is what I gather from the letter. I have not been faithful to my husband. I have been married for 3 years and the relationship has its ups and downs. I met my husband through my mother as she was very fond of him. I am not saying that I was forced, but my mother had a lot to do with my marriage as I did her proud. The truth is that I do not know if I have ever loved my husband. Just under a year in the marriage, I started cheating. This has been going on for about 2 years and I just do not know how much longer I can do this. I hate being a failure, but I want out of this marriage. Please help. That's the letter. I'm going to read it again. It's a bit heavy. Hey, Brooklyn in the house. Hello. Okay, I'm going to read the letter one more time. Listen carefully, guys, because I really need your help with this one. I have not been faithful to my husband. I have been married for 3 years and the relationship has its ups and downs. I met my husband through my mother as she was very fond of him. I am not saying that I was forced by my mother, but my mother has a lot to do with my marriage, as I did her proud. A little confusing there. The truth is that I do not know if I had ever loved my husband. Just under a year, meaning 1 year, less than a year, into the marriage, I started cheating. This has been going on for about 2 years, and I just do not know how much longer I can do this. I hate being a failure, but I want out of this marriage. Please help. Whew. Where do I start? Oh, brother, this one is tough. This is really, really tough. Okay. All right, let me read something from the board first. Confront the issue with your husband and see what he wants to do. If one has been unfaithful, then the divorce is for sure an option. It can be an amicable split if you give him closure. Thank you. That's a nice little start because... all right, let me try. All right, so she has been married for 3 years. Apparently, the marriage has produced no kids. A little under a year into the marriage, she started cheating. She didn't say who she was cheating with or if this was somebody from the past or anything like that. However, cheating is going on. Now, she was introduced to her husband by her mother, and this was somebody the mom was very fond of. Apparently, sometimes parents tend to want to take control of who their kids get married to and all of that, and it sounded like this was what was going on. She probably just handpicked him for her. Now, mom picked my husband, but I was too much of a good girl to let my mom know that, Mom, I know you like or you are so fond of this guy, but the feelings is not there. And because she wasn't able to speak up or speak her mind, what eventually happened is that she got trapped in a marriage that she really not into. There's no love. I don't think that I have ever loved my husband. Now, this is really, really serious and it's a very touching. It's not a pleasant situation. Now, 1 year into the marriage, she started cheating. And I'm thinking that maybe the husband is a great husband, but because the love, that kind of feel was never ever there, then she wasn't looking in his direction any at all. There are a lot of people that do arranged marriages and they do work. In some culture, that's the practice. Once you get in the marriage, you start to focus on the marriage, and some of them turn out really, really great. So I'm not here to say that the mom was wrong or whatever. If you indicate to your mother that you don't want to be with this person, I am sure somehow the mom would have to back off. Sometimes parents tend to push their kids to a point where the kid is so afraid to say no. But I think if you're at the age for marriage, it means you're at the age to say, this is not what I want. Now you actually got yourself in a marriage that basically didn't last a year, because if a year into the marriage you started cheating, then it didn't last a year. Now you want out because obviously you are totally unhappy. So my advice to you, as the first comment on the board about this letter, was talk it over with your husband. Be honest about it. Talk it over. And definitely... All right, let me see what's on the board. Help me here. She needs to tell him the truth. She is grown now and her mom can't live her life. Her path for life belongs to her, not her mom. Stand up to respectivity. Yeah, she have to. It is a must. Obviously, which I don't want to just say it, but it's a failed marriage. Marriage actually failed under a year. Within a year, the marriage failed. And she's just there. Really, she's not really there. So she really have to stand up, speak out. First, speak to her husband. I think she owe him that respect to speak to him first. explain to him there's gonna be a lot of hurt. She's hurting, he's gonna be hurt, especially if if he was in love, and the mother is gonna feel hurt, but it's not the mother's life, it's her life. So she have to do whatever it takes to make her happy. Apparently, I would think the mom need to apologize, but then again, she didn't speak out. All right, one more on the board. Maybe you never really gave him a chance. Try to do activities and spend quality time with him. Well, basically that's what I was saying in the beginning, that you do have a lot of arranged marriages that work. So why would you really go into it? Like, oh, wouldn't it be like at a stage where she was hot, where she think that it's possible that something could actually happen? Because if you think that there was absolutely no way it's gonna work, then why would you even get married to start with? All right, back to the board. She is obviously unhappy. If she wants out, she should tell her husband. He may be unhappy also. Because if she's not giving what she needs to be given in the marriage, obviously he's not getting what he wants. So two unhappy people, really. Okay, where is it? Oh my, I didn't finish. Unhappy also. So she was very wrong to marry someone she wasn't in love with in the first place. She was very, very wrong. And I think that's just trying to please. Sometimes we try to please our parents too much, but I think respect your parents. But when something is going down like that, you have to speak out. You can speak to your parents without disrespecting them, and I think maybe she's just an humble person, like. And then she's mentioned also in the letter that she don't want to disappoint anybody. So it probably could have been a situation where there was a lot of pressure to be perfect. Now, mom found her what she considered a perfect husband, but life don't go right like that. No. All right, back to the board. Is she Angela? Okay, is she Indian or African in an arranged marriage? Well, we don't know. We don't know, and as I said, this is like extremely private. So we don't send, anything to give anything away. I might have an idea, but I don't know. All right. So she's more than likely was cheating with the man she really want. Yeah, I think so too. I think she's definitely cheating with the person she really want to be with. So I feel she need to sit down and be truthful. I totally agree with you. Lumna, cheating husband, cheating wife is the reality. What are you saying? Cheating husband, cheating wife is the reality this day. There was no indication in the letter that the husband is cheating. I'm more getting the feeling that the husband is hurting, but I don't think the husband is cheating. She is the one that is cheating, not the husband. The husband wants this marriage. Apparently, she was never, ever into this marriage. All right, Lola. Hi, Lola. It's over the minute you cheat. So best thing to do is start your life with someone. He doesn't deserve that. And I hope she wasn't having sex with him while cheating, because it's not fair. She need to tell him. She does. And under a year. I mean, all right, sorry, I know that this isn't about skincare, but come on, listen to me. This is so, Daniela, we're talking about something serious. All right, I'll answer you later, Sunday. All right, Lola Love, I think she's right. Okay, yes. Okay, so definitely, guys, I gonna go along with the board, and I am here to tell you, lady, you need to speak out. You need to talk to your husband. If you're afraid to talk to your husband, then you're gonna go and get counseling. You're gonna get somebody there with you, somebody you could trust, somebody that is not gonna be biased, and that person is gonna sit down with you too while you express yourself to your husband. Please do not get your mom. Mama no need to be there. None at all. Okay? So do not get your mom. Do not use your mom, or do not use a family member. You need to find somebody mutual, and you're going to sit down and you're going to discuss this with your husband in case you're scared. Because obviously you don't speak to this man. Because if you did, All right. I don't know. I really know. I really don't know. However, it is very serious. It's a sad letter, a very touching, sad letter. And for those of you who are questioning whether or not it was an arranged marriage, it's really not. It's not. It's more like, oh, this is my daughter. Oh, and Mr. Johnson's son, who probably went to an Ivy League college or something like that. It would be a situation more like that, not an arranged marriage at all, in a sense, if you understand what I'm saying. It wasn't a situation where, okay, from the time you were young, blah blah blah, you got to marry this person. That was not it. She could have gotten out of this if she chose. Okay, so she didn't. She just want to please mama, and she just basically go along with mama. And apparently also, a lot of people like their kids to marry into success, like, people that's going somewhere. And I think that's what happened in this case. This gentleman obviously have everything going from a great family and all of that, and mama want her to be a part of that. Apparently she didn't want to be a part of that. We don't know if the person she's dating is not also. But the love is not there, and she gave it a shot for a couple of months and it didn't work. And instead of she going and get the marriage annulled, she just sat in there and cheat for 3 years now. Before you know it, they will be celebrating their 5th year anniversary, which is not really an anniversary, Anyway, so you're gonna go talk to somebody, you're gonna go get counseling. I have to say this, and the board is gonna kill me for saying this, but nothing is over until it's over, right? So if you could if there's a way that this marriage could be saved, I don't want to laugh because I don't want you guys think I'm joking this thing out, but somebody could be sleeping. I mean, they could actually get a counselor and things could turn around. All right, let me go on the board. All right, if anybody is agreeing with me. All right, Tracy, it's sad if she's not just pushing to marry someone she wasn't into, and awful to be in love with someone else. Her husband won't like it, but it's better to come from her. It's better to come from her than someone else. Perfect. All right. Tell her to talk with him, but not mention the cheating. Maybe he will even make suggestion to try and make things work. You never know. So tell her to just ask for a divorce because she is not happy. Great idea. Maybe the husband know and don't want to take the first step. Oh goodness, I missed that. All right, it's actually not the mom business because married people business should stay between them. The letter means she want to work it out. She can't erase it, deal with it, and move forward. All right. It's probably a well-off man with stable finances. I'm thinking that too. It can't be over if it. Okay. Let me read it. It can't be over if it's never begun. Well said. All right, Chris, you're so right. Cheating causes loss of trust. It hurt deep and could cause him to snap. That is true because we don't know his personality. We don't know anything about this person. And we don't know how much this person really give up and really, do to be in this marriage himself. So it's always two sides. And we're just hearing one side of the story. So we really don't know. But I mean, yeah, she probably should just start out by saying she's unhappy. And then if he push and push, then you really get into. And also to spare his feeling, maybe it's a good thing just to say she's unhappy and not cheating. Am I supporting lying here? I don't know. Help me out, guys. However, I'm just going to tell you, please, talk to him. If you're uncomfortable to talk to him by himself, then go get a counselor, okay? But you not need to sit in this marriage for much longer. It's not good, it's not healthy, and it's gonna eventually take a toll on both of you. You are both just living without really living, and that's not comfortable at all. So you're gonna put your big girl panties on and you're going to go sit with your husband first. And remember, apparently, can I use the word mama's girl? Don't eat my head off for that. But I could smell a little of that going on. But you ain't going to run to mama this time, okay? Mama is going to be the last person to know. I'm not disrespecting mom. Guys, I'm not disrespecting mama. But mama started this mess in the first place. So both you and your husband is going to talk about it, or you're going to go to a counselor. Whenever the decision is made, whether you guys going to try to work on the marriage or you're going to separate, after all of that is established, then you're going to go to mama and you're going to tell mama that it didn't work. Okay? But you need to be free. You need to be free. You need to get out of this sadness. You need to stand up, speak out, and be free, because it's one life to live. It's just one you. And just wasting all these years running around cheating is not healthy, it's not good, and it's not really living. All right? So my advice to you is to talk it out with your husband. And if you guys can't do it together, you get a counselor and make your decision. I am not going to sit here and tell you what to do. And guys on the board, if you notice, I didn't say stay or go, because I'm not going to say that. I'm just going to say you guys really and truly need to talk. All right, so let me go back to some people on the board and see who is helping me here. Kelly, living a life that's not even real, real love. Better sooner before they get it's 3 years, there's no babies. I don't think baby's gonna come. It don't sound like anything. I mean, baby could come, but not from that union, if you know what I mean. It's 3 years, there's no babies. It seems like nothing is going on. I mean, nothing is now, what is the husband doing during this time? Big question. All right, back to the board. Maybe the husband is I thought about that, but all right, let me read it. All right, maybe the husband is not good in bed. What can I say? Freedom is better than insecure emotions. That is true. Okay, life is too short to not be happy. All right. Hi, my name is Anna. I just want to say you are very beautiful and I am from Trinidad. Hello, hi, how are you? All right, Tracy, if she is afraid, maybe she could write a letter to her husband. Great. Or, I wonder if I said too much on this. She could have him watch this. Maybe you could do that. Maybe you could have him watch this. Just for fun. Not to, okay, here what you could do also. You could actually put this on when he's home without saying anything, just to see his reaction before you go ahead with your story to him. Just to see. Just play it a little loud, and see what happens. So you probably could do that. If not, you could probably write him too if you're scared of talking. Put it under the pillow. All right. I would suggest talking to mom. Really, Adriana? I would suggest talking to mom first. She is the one. She was trying to please the first place. Talk with mom first, and maybe mom will help her with this. If mom loves her daughter, she will help her. I'm gonna read yours over again. All right. I'm not saying I agree with you, but you're making sense. I would suggest talking to her mom first. She's the one she's trying to please in the first place. Talk with mom first, and maybe mom will help her with this. If mom love her daughter, if mom love you, she will help you. All right. She need to listen to you. I think that's the best advice. I don't mean write a letter that sob off. Give him time to read it, then speak after. Okay. So hand him over dinner and sit there and all right, that could work too. All right, I just want to read most people comments. All right. What, Grace? All right. Since I say your name, then I'll let you think pass, and then I come back to that. Be very careful with what you do. Please pray about it. Lots of people would you advise, but comes down to you. But okay, yes. Basically, you're saying that there will a lot of people who will give you advice what to do, but at the end of the day, it's all about you too, and that is so true. All right. Yes, but her mom got her in the mess in the first place. That's also true. All right, where did I miss it? Somebody on the board was saying that they're in the same situation. So things is happening. No, because we're always so discreet on this chat, I'm not gonna, talk much about it, but send me an email. Send me an email and tell me about your situation. And then maybe we could read this next week and let her know that she's not alone in this thing. So the person on the board that is saying that they're in the same situation, please send an email and just tell me your name. We ain't gonna call your name, all right? And we'll talk about it too. All right. Is the husband supporting her? All right, let me read it. Is the husband supporting her and the other dude? Oh, brother. I mean, it could be possible because, okay, a year into the marriage, she started cheating. And it's not been like 2 years. They're married for 3 years. Now, what is this other person doing hanging on in there? Does this mean that this other person is not serious about her? Because we could take this even further, Because if you're not in love with your husband, you with this person 2 years. What is the other person doing? This other person want to marry you, yes or no? Why is he so comfortable? 2 years and he's not even saying, well, it's time to get out. What is going on at that end? And that's why I'm saying right now, I was saying it's 2 people in the story, but it's 3 people in the story. And we're only getting one side of the story, all right? One side, but something not, listen to me, lady. Think about your marriage. Get counseling, because at this stage of the game, Mr. Number 2 is really taking a long time to do something for you. Back to the board. All right. This man is a person and have feelings. Cheating is wrong. Lots of domestic violence. Be careful that you don't get a beating you would regret. Also, you don't know if he's suicidal. Because he's hanging in there. That's true. All right. This man is okay, I just read that. I think she needs to start expressing her emotion honestly and speak out. She does. What really bugged me a bit about this letter is the fact that she said that she don't think she has ever been in love with him. If it was a situation where, I at one time was having strong feelings, and after I got married, then I realized that there was none. But there was none to begin with. Did she even actually give it a try? We don't know. So we're just going to ask for counseling. And for those of you who believe in prayer, we're going to pray for this person. And we're just going to hope that it works out for the best of both people. I'm not going to address in Mr. Third Person out there, because Mr. Third Person out there don't use his discretion either. But we don't know Mr. Third Person's story, so we're not going to judge. However, we're just hoping that these 2 people could do something. Either they're going to fix it or unfix it. That's it. All right, I'm going to read a few more comments. Our time is up. And guys, go watch my videos, and thank you all for watching. Let me grab 2 more comments. Maybe the mama pleasure in him. This is basically your first comment on the board. And this is what you said. All right. All right. Ask the other guy for money, he will disappear. It's nice to end with a little laugh. Just to to lighten things a bit, right? Because it's been so heavy, and these comments now really do lighten it. Not that we're taking your situation for a joke. We just want you to have a little laugh, because we're talking and you know the truth. So you know if this guy is contributing, yes or no. You know what is going on. But just have a nice little laugh about it, just to, release some of the tension. All right? So you must be careful not to make a mistake. The other man is playing you. Next thing, the other guy is just having fun. You may end up losing both. That's true. Because he's in it now for 2 years, and what is he doing? The letter didn't say anything that Mr. Third is pressuring for marriage. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So I hope she's doing this for her. I hope you're doing this for you, no one else. This has to be about you, not your mama, not your husband, not Mr. Number 3, but about you. Okay? So please do what you need to do. Thank you for writing in, and I hope in some way we help your situation a bit. I hope you feel a little freer, a little lighter, and I hope you'll just take our advice and just do what you need to do. Thank you for writing in, and I do appreciate you sending in your letter so you could free your mind. Thank you all, guys, for watching. Remember, send your letters to freeyourmind at khichibeauty@gmail.com. This was really a kind of tough topic for me, and I hope I did it justice. Thank you all for your help, and I will see you all next week, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for another in the series, Free Your Mind. Have a great evening, everyone. Bye. Bye-bye.